Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. I'm just coming back from lunch here. It's 12:50 and I see this big sell-off taking place here in the Dow. Let's go take a look at the S&P, same thing, and on the Nasdaq. I'm watching the Nasdaq here in particular. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart here real quick. I might have missed this little reversal move here already, but I'm going to check this thing out and see if there might still be an opportunity here. Yes, and I believe that there is, guys, right here. Yeah, tell you what, right there, bear with me. This is happening very, very quickly. The stop will be right above everything. Stop above the high. In now, guys, right basically at the market. See that right there? Still opportunity right there at the level that I'm showing. I know this is not live, but I always want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to fix this marker in a moment. I'm just going over to my own platform here. I think I still got a little bit of time here. Again, I just came back from lunch and I'm seeing this right now. All right, here we go. My primary target, as always, will be 1R. Now, bear with me. I'm just measuring a couple of things out here in my mind. Yeah, so ultimately trying to get all the way back to the open range, and I think this is doable, quite frankly, and I'll explain a little bit more here in a moment. So primary target is 1R. We're also going to see if we get to 1R, if we can also get to 1.5 and 2R for the other models that many of you know that I track. I'm going to do a copy and a paste here to show this on the other chart. You'll see that we're basically trying to get all of this back again. That's the most extreme target, of course. The primary target is right here, just below the bottom of that wick, right there. Now, what's going on here today? Well, we've had this big rally, but the truth is the advanced decline line is very weak today. As a matter of fact, on the NYSE, I believe last time I checked, there was about a 3-to-1 decline versus advancing, yet you see this thing rallying. This is a Nasdaq. I think it's 2-to-1 decliners to advancers here. And so this is very much being led by the strength in the big names here today, right? It's Amazon and Facebook up 20%, Amazon up about 8 or 9% last time I looked. And so there's, 2 or 3 mega caps, including Nvidia, up fairly strongly here today as well. Really doing essentially most of this, if not all of this, right? But deeper inside of this thing called the NASDAQ, right? The NASDAQ 100 stocks, there is a lot more weakness. And so all we need is to get a little bit of profit taking and pulling back on those big mega caps to have this thing come back, and to come back fairly handily given the weak internals of this thing. We're talking about breadth and the failure of breadth to be here today. This is really very thinly led. I'll put you on pause, guys. I'll cut out dead air, sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, and we will wait and see how this thing plays out. I'll be right back. And we're back, guys, and it looks like I'm going to get stopped out on this one for a 1R charge right across the board. In other words, all 4 models will take a 1R charge on this. I was hoping this was going to continue down here after that break of prior candle, that extended rally up, very thin rally, by the way, just with those big name mega caps, while 3-to-1, 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, depending on which index you look at, decliners to advancers today. But that's not the way it's playing out here today. I do actually have a pretty strong rule or guideline that I trade by, and that's to never fade a Friday rally into the close. This one felt a little different to me because of the thin breadth in the market, but it's just not playing out. I'll put you back on pause. We'll watch this thing get stopped out, and then we'll call it a weekend. And there it is, guys. I had to wait quite a while for this one. It's 2:14 p.m., almost 2:15. There may be time for another trade, who knows? But there's a 1R charge across the board. Just a routine business expense. That's part of trading. They don't all work, of course. But this little trade idea on the weakness in the afternoon here did not work out on this. But it's been a good week. I'll take it. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for your support and your friendship. Have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you soon.